some acceptable and some totally unacceptable in cleanrooms, and we measured the particles that these activities generated. This was done by using a laser particle counter and measuring the dispersed particles. With cleanroom clothing correctly worn, the particle count was very low. This person, who's standing still, isn't contributing greatly to the room's contamination. When he moves, he disperses far more particles. The count when looking at a watch demonstrates slowly but purposefully. Even so, we can see that turbulence is caused by his motion through the vertical laminar air streams. Turbulent vortices, which he creates, are passed quickly through the floor by the airflow and probably cause little damage. Now the incorrect way of moving. The subject is moving far too quickly. Vertical airflow is diverted by anything in its way, and human arms redirect the airflow from the shoulders down the arms and onto the sensitive products being produced or manipulated. The importance of correct body positioning is highlighted by this sequence, which, with control of movement, can make the difference between product yield and rejects. For example, bending the elbows like this. Taking this to the next stage, it's wrong to approach a person working at a clean bench and to talk to them across the workpiece. Obviously, it's wrong whether you move quickly or slowly. The correct method is to approach from behind so that neither person faces the workplace whilst talking. We can see that leaning over the work area will cause particles to be deposited on any position of the arms and hands are clearly demonstrated. Of great importance, too, is the way one behaves at this point. It's completely wrong to rest the hands and elbows on the bench, to scratch one's face, or to touch any other part of the body. Something as simple as opening and closing a hinged box. Here, the speed of action speaks for itself. It's obviously wrong. To do it correctly is not difficult. It's needed to behave properly all the time, even when doing something which is totally repetitive. Firstly, a simple transfer of liquid from one tube to another. This applies in the pharmaceutical field, but could equally apply in any cleanroom. The operative has carefully removed the stopper, sterilized the rim, transferred the solution, then he forgets and rubs himself. That was wrong. Need to cough, and if you're in the cleanroom and need to cough or sneeze, you must look away from the workplace. Of course, you shouldn't be at work if you have a cold or influenza or any other illness. Coughing and sneezing can cause an alarming increase in contamination because not only are particles being generated, but they're mixed with liquid droplets in aerosol as well. Masks other than full containment helmets will only by the operative. He's doing it completely wrong. Notice the scrubbing action. We may have exaggerated a little, but there's a big difference between that and here, where it's being done correctly.